Welcome to the pre-event press conference at the EuroBasket 2022. I welcome with me the representatives of Team Bosnia and Herzegovina, player Miralem Halilovic and assistant coach Gordan Firic. Welcome to the event. We start with the player statement, then after that assistant coach Firic will follow up on that as well. I will ask any media in attendance to please wear their masks and turn off their phones so we don't have any disturbances during the press conferences. Thank you very much. We will now start with the player statement. Miralem, I'm sorry. You won against France just this Saturday in the World Cup qualifiers. Double overtime, and you came up with the win. How much confidence does that give you for the upcoming event?
Hello everybody. For sure that win gives us a huge confidence boost. After our loss in Montenegro, we came with a huge energy, with huge character, and we managed to win one of the best European teams in this moment. For sure, just before EuroBasket, it gives us huge upside and huge boost. So we will come with way more confidence in these games that are in front of us. Feels great to be here. Köln is really nice town. We are here for last 2 days. We practice in this gym. Feels very nice, and we are ready to go tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Coach Firic. How much did the World Cup qualifiers window serve as a test for the EuroBasket now?
For sure, we don't have so much game in the friendly game. We have just 2 friendly games before we coming here. But we played the very bad game against Montenegro, and after this we have great game. 3 days after we have great game against France. We are coming here now with big confidence. This is for sure. And we are hope that that tomorrow it's be better than every game until now. Always is very difficult to play first game in a big competition like Europe Championship or World Championship, but we are ready physically, mentality for play game tomorrow.
Maybe one more question for both of you. We start with your answer. You have a very tough group here in Cologne. It's called the Group of Death. How do you feel about being in this kind of group?
I think for sure we are underdogs in this group, which has like 3 of probably the favorites to win the whole championship. So for sure we coming into the group like underdogs, but especially after this game against France, we saw that we can be the dark horse of this group. We can be the team who can surprise lot of people, and lot of people who think, lot of media who think that we don't really have a chance in this group. So we're gonna try to come out with a huge energy, and every game try to make as hard as possible for our opponents, and hopefully qualify for the next round.
Thank you.
I think same things, and it's a very tough group. We have Mickey. We have the 3 teams, and it's, for sure it's the best 5 teams in Europe. But tomorrow for us is very important game, because we want to open this tournament with 1 big win, and we play another 4 games. We will see what's going on.
Thank you very much. Do we have any questions from the media in attendance? Yes.
Hi, Marilyn. Coach, this is the first experience of having European qualifiers, and before the EuroBasket. How has this whole experience, in terms of having these competitive games, prepared you for this moment in terms of like being ready to hit the ground running, to start at your optimum, and to be ready?
For sure it changed a lot, because a lot of teams don't have the same squads during the season, and especially with this COVID, it really became a long process to get to the EuroBasket. And you have to, yeah, what you said, you have to react immediately. You don't have a lot of, like now for EuroBasket, you have 30, 40 days preparations. Normally during the season for these FIBA windows, we had like 7 or 6 or 7 days, and immediately you have to find the chemistry, you have to find the rhythm. So it really changed when you compare it to the earlier EuroBaskets. But that's what makes it more interesting. That's what gave some weaker teams chance to beat great teams, and for sure it made it more interesting.
And also, I mean, does it feel like more of a continuity? In other words, does it feel like your competition has already started, you know, with the European qualifiers, even though it's a different competition, the EuroBasket?
I wouldn't say so. Yeah, in some sense, yes, but I wouldn't say so because you basically have a new team right now compared to the qualifiers, and a lot of teams that have the same thing. So you can say it's continuity, but it's not with the same players. So it's a little bit different, you know. Every time you have to find a new chemistry with new players, and it's kind of hard, especially for better teams who miss their NBA players, EuroLeague players. For them is, I think, even harder because they basically never had this team what they have now. And for us it's the same, but with less players that we involved in this window.
Okay, sorry, I've got one more. Just watching you through these European qualifiers, not only in this window, but in the previous window, one thing that's become very apparent for Bosnia and Herzegovina is that, number one, it's not a good place to go to play if you're the away team. In other words, your fans are pretty remarkable, and your team really thrives on that. So how do you get to that level? I know you're probably going to have quite a few fans here.
Yeah. I think I have a lot of fans here.
So how is that level going to be away from home, and especially against incredible, I mean, absolutely incredible teams that you're going to be facing here in Köln?
Yeah, for sure it feels great to play at home. In Bosnia, you know, the sport is really like important thing, and every win is huge for us. Like after this win against France, I cannot describe you how much love we got, how much attention, how much people was like thanking us on the street. They said, "Oh, one guy told me, oh, we forgot about COVID, we forgot about everything." And, you know, like thank you. You know, it means really a lot. And I think here we're gonna have a huge support from what I know, you know, because there is a huge Bosnian community in Bosnia, in Germany. So I think it might feel same in some sense, you know, you especially like against Germany, against this first game, Slovenia also is going to feel I think a lot of Bosnian people are going to be here, and we're going to have a huge support, I'm sure of that.
Thank you. Any more questions? The guy in the front?
No,
Is it possible? Okay. Can we get a mic over here? Thank you very much. Please state your media outlet and your name, please.
You want a question? No? Yeah, he want a question. One more question. Yeah, he want to ask on Bosnian, so that's why he goes after.
Bosnian?
He will ask on Bosnian, so you can go first.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm Krzysztof Csanádi from the Hungarian Public Media. I would like to ask both of you about the Hungarian team. What do you think about them? What can be the key of this game? It's never easy to play the first game on a tournament.
Yeah, I think Hungarian teams show really. They surprised me honestly. Like last 2 games, they give great games against Lithuania away. They made them really work, you know. So I was surprised about that. And then after that, they beat Czech Republic on was it away game?
Away.
Yeah, away game. Yeah. So they really surprised me because I didn't know that they are on such a high level. And then when we watched the video, you could see they really playing together. They share the ball. They playing really organized basketball, so for sure it's going to be a very hard game, very competitive game, and we are looking forward to fight and to try to win and start the EuroBasket with a victory.
This is also my opinion. It's we watched the video 2 days, and I think it's a very good team. They move very well the ball, play without ball very well. They have good player like Vojvoda, like Hopkins, like Hanga. This is the guys who have Europe experience. I think will be very tough for us tomorrow.
Thank you. One more question.
Hi everyone, I'm Semir Mustafić, journalist N1 Television, Bosnia and Herzegovina. I will speak on our Bosnian language.
It's okay.
Miraleme, da li ste, možemo reći u nekom sada naletu, osjetio sam to da ste doslovno, ova pobjeda protiv Francuske vam je dala toliko samopouzdanja da ono što mogu lično da vidim, da ste doslovno svi sada uz jednoga, da ste shvatili da imate veliku priliku u ovom ritmu sada napraviti velike stvari na Eurobasketu. Šta možemo očekivati sutra? Sigurno borbu kao što je to bilo protiv Francuske i evo Mađari su igrali sa identičnom petorkom, čini mi se u posljednje dvije utakmice i prva zvijezda je Adam Hanga koji je u oba meča zaista bio najbolji i najviše poena ubacio. Radili ste, skenirali ste, šta sutra može očekivati publika koja se broji u milionima za Bosnu i Hercegovinu?
Pa prije svega ta utakmica, kao što si rekao, ta utakmica protiv Francuske dala nam je neku sliku koju želimo imati, koju želimo ponoviti na idućim utakmicama. Možda čak smo i sami sebe malo iznenadili tom igrom i možda nismo ni sami znali da imamo toliki potencijal i sada treba to graditi, treba što više nadograditi tu igru, treba ispravljati još greške koje smo napravili. Iako smo dobili, kad smo gledali video, još uvijek tu ima prostora za napredak, što je najvažnije. Tako da želimo sutra sa istom energijom izaći na teren, želimo igrati kontrolisano, smisleno, želimo znati šta radimo u svakom trenutku na terenu, jer onda automatski igramo puno bolje i iskorištavamo cijeli taj naš repertoar i napadački i odbrambeni. Mađarska, odlična ekipa, kao što sam rekao sad, znači dvije utakmice protiv respektabilnih protivnika koje su odigrali na vrhunskom mogućem nivou i od igrača koji se izdvajaju, evo kao što je Gordan rekao, znači tu je Adam Hanga koji je sigurno lider te ekipe, koji predvodi i u poenima, i u skokovima, i u asistencijama. Stvarno vidio sam zadnju utakmicu da je praktički iznio sam tu utakmicu, ali tu još igrača koji njemu pomažu, prije svega David Vojvoda koji dugo godina igra, on praktički cijelu karijeru igra u Mađarskoj i igrao je na nivou ABA lige, uvijek je jedan od najboljih strelaca, te Hopkins i Jakoš Keller koji ispod koša su najozbiljnije prijetnje. Mi moramo izaći, najprije brinuti se o nama, brinuti se kako ćemo mi izaći na teren, kako ćemo odigrati, a onda automatski ćemo prenijeti to i na Mađarsku, utjecat će ta naša igra i naša spremnost na njihovu igru i na konačan rezultat.
Smijemo li uzeti ulogu favorita ili ne?
Pa ja ne bi uzeo ulogu favorita, pogotovo kad se uzmu u obzir te dvije zadnje njihove utakmice, rekao bi da će to biti baš jedna borba, jedan rat od početka do kraja i ne bi nikome dao ulogu favorita i to je to.
One more question for Mr. Firić, okay. Gordane, vidjeli smo vaše suze u Skenderiji, one su nekako došle pred ovaj Eurobasket, sigurno da vam se bude prelijepe emocije i da ste sretni što ste u stručnom štabu reprezentacije. Šta vi vidite u ovim momcima, evo kako su došli u Köln, kako su odigrali doslovno utakmicu protiv Francuske, ali i Crne Gore prije toga, kakva su vaše očekivanja, smijemo li se nadati nadmašivanju onog najboljeg rezultata na Eurobasketu?
Pa mislim da sve kako se kreirala ova situacija oko reprezentacije i taj poraz protiv Crne Gore, mislim da su momci, da im je to jednom dalo neku novu snagu i da je taj poraz nam dobro došao u svakom pogledu. Koliko god smo bili poslije utakmice tužni i vratili smo se u Sarajevo, svi su bili tužni i nesretni, toliko smo se, čini mi se, digli taj četvrtak i petak da bi došli u subotu, da bi odigrali takvu utakmicu. Ja nisam očekivao da bi tako mogli da odigramo, međutim, momci su stvarno pokazali i to, na primjer, naš trener radi, stalno ponavlja, vi niste ni svjesni koliki potencijal imate i u napadu i odbrani. To ponavlja već mjesec dana. I stalno kad radimo neke sastanke na utakmici, prije utakmice i na treninzima, stalno im ponavlja, vi niste ni svjesni koliki potencijal imate. I to se pokazalo da smo mi izašli u subotu i napravili to što smo napravili. Mislim da je to jako bitna stvar i da oni shvate koliko stvarno tu ima materijala i koliko tu ima prostora da se napreduje. Mislim da u ovom trenutku ta reprezentacija, tu reprezentaciju vidim u nekom smislu kao moju generaciju koja je igrala u tom periodu gdje imamo izuzetno dobru i unutrašnju i vanjsku igru. Mislim da u ovom trenutku, iako imamo tešku grupu, mislim da je jako bitna utakmica sutra. Za nas vrlo, vrlo bitna utakmica da otvorimo Europsko prvenstvo sa pobjedom.
I možda evo za kraj prilika da pozovete dijasporu koja je puno u Njemačkoj, pa da iskoristite i tu priliku, jer sigurno da oni svi ovo gledaju sa velikom pažnjom.
Pa ja se nadam da će doći što više naše publike iz Bosne i Hercegovine. Ovdje jako puno ljudi ima iz Bosne i Hercegovine. Mislim da će doći u velikom broju da podrže ove momke koji zaista zaslužuju to. I mislim da se neće razočarati. Mislim da će momci učiniti sve da naprave što bolji rezultat. Jako su motivisani, mnogo smo koncentrisani i mislim da će sutra to biti pravi rat na terenu. Hvala vam.
Thank you very much. Are there any more questions for Team Bosnia in English or Bosnian? No? Then thank you very much for attending the pre-event press conferences. We will see Bosnia tomorrow at 2:30 against Hungary. Thank you.